were like, what are you doing for work? Because I am doing something. I'm doing it all the time. And so like friends at my kids' school or whatever are just like, what's up, lady? Yeah, I don't go into like detail and share like tons of it, but I'm like, I'm in the publishing business now. I publish books on Amazon.
So this is Danza, aka Desiree from FPA, single mother, and she just joined 5 months ago. And then in 2 months, she's made $710. And I know that was reported a month ago, so who knows where you're at right now. But that's where she was at when she submitted. So let's get into it and a little bit about your journey so far. It's only been 5 months, and you've only posted or started publishing 2 months. Now at this point, 3 months, right?
Yeah, my third book just went out last week.
Okay. Yeah. Great. And how's that going?
It's going good. I have, there's the different levels that we get to in FPA. I got to level 8, which is Tiger. I believe that's 8, but I'm a Tiger now, which is very exciting. So I've made my first $1,000.
Let's just bring it back real quick into before you were joining FPA, what you were doing before, if you tried any other programs or just what have you been doing?
I have never tried anything like publishing or anything like that. I guess I call myself a serial entrepreneur. I have started a lot of businesses and, had minor success, but not the continued success, and knowing that I'm going to build a stable future is what has been missing. So before this, I was doing, I'm a mortgage loan officer too. I was doing that, but working from home because I am a single mom. I do have the little kids. And when COVID happened, I'm like, I have to be home to be with them. So, and then things went crazy with the market. And that's when I really dived into this. And it's been really fun. And also, as far as starting a business, it's not that huge of an investment compared to what you could make. And it's quicker profits, quicker results. You're seeing your results quickly. And I've just been having a blast and learning so much in the course. It's been so helpful. It's kind of wild.
So when you said you're a serial entrepreneur, what types of things have you done in the past?
The last thing I did was, the mortgage loan officer, because I worked independently. And the thing before that is I started a beauty skincare company. I'm an esthetician. I'm also a massage therapist.
Oh.
And all of these things, I know all of these things I've done independently, like not working for other people for a long time. I mean, a long time ago I did work as an employee, but I find it challenging to be an employee. So I've always just tried to find things that I could do and not be an employee. The skincare line did well for a little while, but again, it was really indie, really small. And then I was going to a lot of farmers markets and a lot of shows like that. And when COVID happened, those all stopped and I needed to pivot in that business too. So
what is the pull towards FPA that wasn't in other businesses that you were running or going through?
I saw Carla's ad. And again, I've never actually clicked in an ad and like signed up through that, but I was just like, yes, everything she was saying, it just sounded really aligned with what I wanted to do. Running my own business, being in charge of my own hours, all of those things. And also it sounded fun and creative. I just love the creative aspect of it though, and the freedom that is in it. And also the potential that I see in it. And like in the course, they're like, at this point, you should be here. At this point, you should be here, kind of milestones for you. And I keep getting to those, which is really encouraging to know that the trajectory of what it can be is.
And has the community in any way through that process helped you with that? Or who did you lean on, or what?
The community of FPA, the Facebook group, is, I think, the biggest resource that comes with this program. I mean, the course is obviously in the modules is everything, but having that group to be in daily and talking to people who are doing it, being able to look back at people who've been where you are because you can search through the group, and reaching out to a coach when you have a question. I'm in there every single day. Like, yeah, I'm in the group going through and looking at posts when I have a question first. I'll look through to see if it's been answered, or talking to coaches. They're so helpful. And then also going to the weekly coaching calls every week and asking questions, not being afraid to ask questions. I remember when I first started going to those groups, I was like, I don't want to post a question that's like, it felt embarrassing, or like I didn't want to be on camera and talking. And now I'm like, every week I make sure to get a question in, because there's always questions to be answered. It's such a huge advantage to be able to talk to people who've had so much success in the business. So
What would you say to somebody who watched the webinar and perhaps they're on the fence about joining or not joining?
I would say join if you're on the fence. I mean, if you feel like, you have to feel it, because I do feel like I've talked to friends about it, and you have to have that kind of spirit to like commit, do that, and dive in and take a risk. That's another thing I say in my journal. Like, I am grateful that I'm a risk taker, because I know people who aren't, and they're like, no, I wouldn't take that leap. But you have to be the kind of person who's willing to take a leap and trust yourself and be willing to risk a little bit, because there's no reward without risk.